Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Bienvenidos a Revolu con ustedes, Joel, Mr. Reni, Mike y Tiki Tom. Nos fuimos, mi gente.
Se le fue el calillo. Aquí estamos, mi gente. Estamos aquí live and present. And we're glad to see Mike back. He had a great birthday.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. So today we wanted to recognize some of our subscribers. So for me, one that stand out was Mr. Tony Vargas. Thank you for your comment. And you are right. This is the beginning of a big thing.
And
Toño.
shout outs to Jaime Rivera for the comment on This is America. And you are correct. And I'm trying to get the comment out here real quick. Hold on. I'm slow. No es revolución para nada. Solamente es que apropiaron del nombre del continente. Y nosotros entendimos eso. Muchas gracias por tu comentario.
Gracias.
Y en el episodio de Island Boys brincaron el charco, I have a comment here from Mr. Alex Rosado. And I'm just going to read. It says, next episode, how to milk a cow. LOL. Just kidding. Nice episode. I was laughing with you all. I appreciate it. Guys, listen, we are very, very excited to do what we do. So anything that you want to share with us, anything you'd like to see us, please write down your comments, subscribe, make sure you put the bell on there. But I think we actually should honor that wish. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I think we got our own campesino, like campesino expert, right?
Claro que sí.
Campo expert in the house, so let's call him up.
Bueno, Pipo
de la Loma, ven acá.
Ailo, Pipo presente y te tumbo los dientes. Mira, tú quieres saber cómo sacarle la leche a una vaca, no a un toro, no seas pendejo. Le haces así y suena así. Después te la bebe, cabrón.
Bueno, muchas gracias, Pipo. Pipo, te lo aprecio. Alex, eso fue para ti. So, I hope you take what you learn, and I hope you bring a lot of good things in your life because of that new knowledge.
Definitivamente, no. There's a bunch of you guys and girls out there putting comments. Just keep subscribing. Let us know what you want to see or hear, and we'll definitely incorporate it into our podcasts.
Absolutely.
We're kicking this one off with a sad story that I heard a few days back. I think it's been probably a week or close to 5 days at least. Que es Daddy Yankee retirándose del género de reggaeton.
So sad.
Yo creo que
That is a sad story.
Super sad. No, a lot of people were... The reason I say it's sad is because there's a lot of people responding to his... Because it was live. His stuff was live on DaddyYankee.com. And there was people, putting sad emojis, crying emojis. That's why I'm saying it's sad, but really not sad for me. But, it's sad for the fans that were there for him this entire time, Good guy, but is it really going to change anything? Probably not.
He already changed a lot.
Yeah.
He basically put underground en el mapa. Yo no sé cuándo empezó Daddy Yankee, pero yo me acuerdo la primera vez que yo escuché de él that blew my top off was el cartel de Yankee, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That CD, yeah, there was back in the 90s this thing called CDs, right? And you put them in a thing, they play music. Everything's streamed now.
And I still catch myself calling them CDs. Like, oh, he came out with a new CD. I'm like, no, he came out with a new album.
Bro. But yeah, el cartel de Yankee, I remember the cover, it was him with a record of like a mugshot.
Yeah.
Like that. And I was like, damn, this is different. This is really cool.
That was in 1997. Cartel
Llegué tarde al party, pero llegué.
El Cartel 1. Pero no, sí, él empezó, como está diciendo, 94, 92. It doesn't matter. Porque mi punto es que en el CD nuevo que él sacó, pues él dijo que él fue el fundador y el creador.
El CD nuevo.
¿Viste? Te lo dije que lo digo. El álbum nuevo que sacó, pues él dijo que era el creador. No fue él. Fue Michael Buffett or whoever. The guy that says, ready to rumble.
Oh, yeah. Michael Buffett.
Yeah, he actually did the introduction. And he says que él fue el creador y el fundador. ¿Qué ustedes piensan de eso? Él fue él, recuérdate, porque la palabra el creador, that's a powerful word. It's like, you're the only one. You know, that's what they're saying.
Well, you know how they say, like, if I'm able to see past what others couldn't see is because I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. I don't know if you ever heard of that particular expression, but yo creo que it's the same thing with him, you know, because to us, you know, we gauge it different than people that were in La Isla the whole time, right? So like for us, we look at him in a different way, but in Puerto Rico, Héctor el Father was like huge and instrumental to really bringing a lot of the culture, reggaeton culture out on the mainstream. But as far as like crossing over to the American market, bro, gasolina is gasolina.
I agree. That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's the song that brought us, or not us, the underground, because that's how it started, then reggaeton, and now Latin urban music, mainstream. He was known everywhere. You know, people wanted to record with Daddy Yankee, even though they're like, I don't even know who Daddy Yankee is. You know, the American artist, but this guy is knocking on their doors. You know, when you're sitting out there in North Carolina in the middle of a cornfield and you hear the gasolina in the back.
Oh my God, I love gasolina.
Yes.
Have you heard it? That's like that. You heard that, bro?
I got a buddy of mine that every time he hears somebody speak Spanish or something like that while we're playing Call of Duty,
He says gasolina.
He'll be like, "Dale más gasolina."
And I go back. Everybody knew about it. So,
and he don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, that was, no, bro. I was in Korea. I was in everywhere. Gasolina was playing. Yeah, it's insane. You know, you see these kids up in Japan and Korea or wherever, because they do tours everywhere. And they don't even know what the words or what it means. It's all about the beat.
You know,
all about the beat.
It's interesting.
And he did it.
With music, there's songs that are classics, right? And they're classics because they're timeless. You could put them in any time zone and they'll be amazing. But there's another level, in my opinion, too, of when you hear a song and you've heard it so many times that you're almost at the cusp of slicing your wrists. Because I'm just so over this. And Gasolina sure had that effect on me. Like at first, like, oh, that's popping, that's good. And I like, please stop for the love of God.
Like they stretched it so much, you were like, oh my God, just next.
Like turkey meat,
I can't push next on radio. You know what I'm saying? Because I forgot to put my CD in my car.
No, you gotta have a
back
CD
in the day.
changer.
Yeah, back in the day, that's how we roll. CD changer in the back.
A 10 CD changer.
And the truck.
But the box was the size of like a VCR or something like that.
Yeah, it was huge.
Oh, VCRs. If you don't know what they are, look it up.
Dude, I remember
Google it.
My dad bought a brand new Lincoln Town Car, and that was one of the features. I was like, what? Let me put the CD on. And like, no, you gotta go in the back. I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
What? En el baúl. What? Okay, I kind of like it, but I hate it too. But
that's how we rolled back in the day. But going back to the question, so do you think Daddy Yankee, as Michael Buffett said in the thing, is he the only one and the only creador y el fundador?
I'm gonna
say
it
Buffer or
Buffer?
Buffett,
yeah.
Buffett, right? I said Buffett. I didn't say Buffett.
Buffer, buffet, tomato.
Lo estoy diciendo en Puerto Rico,
That's
papi.
Bruce
Buffer.
and Michael Buffer.
There we go. See, ready to
Because he was in there, but I don't think he brought it mainstream like he did, like Daddy Yankee did.
Right.
And even though there's rumors saying that Eddie D wrote the song, but who cares, man? Eddie D could have done it. He could have done it himself if he wanted to, but he sold the song.
He could have sung his own song. I agree.
Exactly.
Completely agree.
And Eddie D is nasty. That
Yes.
guy, if you don't know who he is, look it up. He can rap.
Yes, Google Eddie D para que tú veas.
But he did it, bro. He brought Gasolina and made it work. And then didn't he do Machete? Hey, Machete.
Bro,
he's always got a freaking good hook.
Yes.
For anything.
Yeah. No,
Like,
después,
what was the one before this album?
después de eso era Gasolina, Rompe, Machete.
Oh yeah, Rompe.
Sí, rompe.
Yes.
Sí, exacto. So what do you think? So you're saying that Vico C, and I was going,
He has some songs that he actually even did in English too.
and I was going with the same thing because, a few days or a week back, I saw him in an interview where he says he actually credits DJ Negro
Yes.
for the foundation and everything underground. Porque él hacía sus beats
Sí, playero también.
y los vendían en cassettes por todos lados. Él tenía distribución y grababa. Es que tú eres Joel. Porque tú también lo has dicho, que los DJs eran los que fundaron.
Exacto, sí, cuando era DJ Negro, Playero, habían DJ Joe, DJ Adam.
Exacto.
Nelson.
Colacho, habían tantos DJ que...
DJ Nelson.
DJ.
Dinois.
Pero también Yankee ya para el 97 había cantado con raperos estadounidenses. ¿Se dieron cuenta de eso los estadounidenses?
Papi, ¿viste el término? Aprendimos algo.
Con Nas en el álbum de Boricua Guerrero.
That's true.
Si se acuerdan.
That's
Eso era para el tiempo de Winchester 3030, la M60.
Sí, papi.
Él era
sí, porque-
Winchester.
Exacto.
antes.
Sí, ¿no? Porque cuando él empezó en la primera canción, si tú la escuchas en el 94, es por eso que yo decía, la primera canción oficial de él fue en el 94. So, él sonaba como
Big Boy.
Big Boy. Igualito que Big Boy, que había salido un año antes que él, o 2 años antes que él. So, ¿me entiendes? Yo sé que él le metió bien duro a lo que hizo, porque el tipo él cantó salsa, cantó con Andy Montañez, cantó con Marc Anthony. Él le mete, como el CD nuevo, le metió el drill, le metió el hip hop, le metió a todo, hasta el pop. Sacó una canción con Raúl Alejandro, que es totalmente pop.
Big Boy cantó con Tito Roja también.
También.
Shout
So,
out to Big Boy.
yes.
But
Y otra cosa, perdona, tenía algo en la mente. Todos los reggaetoneros back in the day, yo sé que tú dijiste que Big Boy sacó unas canciones antes que sonaban
Yeah.
como él,
Yeah.
pero si te pones a pensar, Big Boy le cogió las ideas a los jamaiquinos, porque los jamaiquinos con el reggae de ellos lo mezclaron
Dancehall.
los puertorriqueños acá, hicieron el underground. Y,
Pero-
en Jamaica se llama dancehall, como tú dijiste.
Exactly. Y por eso es que yo digo, ¿quién fue el creador?
Yeah, so
¿Quién
Los
fue el fundador? No, eso es parte de reggaetón.
Bob Marley, papá.
No, y hold
Eso
up.
es un cantito.
Y los panameños, you gotta give up to them too.
Exactly.
Okay? Porque arguably they created the genre. It's
El
kinda-
general.
it's
El
kinda-
general.
It's kind of like the salsa merengue thing, like, depends who you ask, like who created it.
Yeah.
But it depends, like who created, who made it what it is now, who crossed over, undoubtedly Daddy Yankee.
Yes. Yeah.
But the only reason he was able to make that crossover was on the back of other people's art and success and exposure. So it all comes full circle, man. But
And I agree.
But you gotta tip the hat to this man.
Oh, of course. Not to take anything away from him. I just wanted to bring that point. It was something that caught my ear because I was listening to it. I was like, so it should have been, I'm one of the founders and one of the creators of reggaeton, not the
Yeah, but when
soul.
you got Michael Buffer, bro, you know how much he charges just say your
Yeah,
name.
probably $1
I'm
million.
not gonna pay him to be like, hey, this is one of the best. No, I am it.
Yeah.
I am reggaeton.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Nice for earning your.
Black
He
and
kind
white.
of fucked up too when he said Santurce. Dijo Santorce o algo así.
Un poquito. así,
Bueno,
en
pero
el
hey,
intro,
you
yeah.
gotta give him the translate.
Puerto Rico!
From Santurce.
Sí, no.
Let's get ready to rumble. Yo puedo hacer esa.
It was a pretty good intro. I thought it was
Yeah, it was good.
For a CD of reggaeton or Latin or
You know what?
artist,
I could have
it
done it
was
better.
so good.
Because
Yes.
my voice is sexy.
Yeah,
Hey, leave the comments
you're,
below.
You're not Michael Buffer though. I think one of our group
Subscribe.
goals, one of our group goals would be nice if one day we could have Michael Buffer go, let's get
Yeah.
ready to Revolu.
Yes.
Toma.
Hell yeah. We
could do it.
anything, Mr. Michael Buffer. Leave us a comment if you're down.
If not,
And subscribe.
if we can't afford Michael Buffer, we'll go with Michael Buffet.
Yeah.
Either one.
O el boricua, ¿verdad?
O buscamos un Michael y lo llevamos al buffet. ¡Hey!
Sí.
Ya tenemos uno
Ya
aquí.
tenemos a Michael aquí, solo vamos con Michael a comer en el buffet.
Y si tenemos que aprender cosas de la vida, llamamos a Pipo. ¡Pipo!
¡Pipo, el jíbaro!
¡Está Pipo!
El de la loma. No, mi gente.
No, no estoy aquí.
No vino, esta vez no quiso venir. El tipo la metió en el nuevo CD, le metió el spin de todo, como te dije, de todos los tipos de canciones y se va.
We're gonna miss you, bro.
Se va en lo alto. El tipo lo hizo bien. Se ve en lo alto, jovencito. Va a pasar el tiempo con la familia ahora.
He doesn't even age. He's like a vampire. He still looks the same as he did 20 years ago.
No,
Is that just me?
actually, he's got a good one though. He doesn't look the same. He's like what's that movie?
Oh, like the curious case of
Benjamin
Button.
He's like
when he's old.
He's like regressing the age. He looks better now than when he did with his with his mustache.
I saw a meme que, en español que decía de Daddy Yankee retirándose. Decía, Daddy Yankee empezó a los 55 años y se retira a los 25 años.
Bro, he's like our Pharrell Williams. You know?
Yeah.
That guy is so happy he ages backwards.
Yeah.
For real,
Bro,
hace eso.
he got his own
looked
skin
he looked
line.
mad old.
Like he's
Skincare
looking
line.
better now than what he did before. But yeah, the money, the lights, the cameras are better now. So yeah.
But
No, but he's-
truly legendary, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, thank you for all the parties, all the fun that we had with your music. I mean, he's one of the many legends of Puerto Rico, which I was thinking about. Contra, we do have some very unique characters or legends or even myths, you know, because like I said, we're a mix of everything. Aside from Daddy Yankee, I'm wondering if you know any Puerto Rican legends. Anything? I mean, I'm just thinking about this right now. I mean, if you guys, I can start with one. The obvious one is a chupacabra. Okay.
Yes, that's a legend for everybody because that's even been on.
I think that started in the United States.
Well,
No, papi.
No, the starting of the rumors of it.
Mira, el chupacabra, el Daddy Yankee of the legends of myths. Okay, it crossed over to Sudamérica.
ese se mudó para Puerto Rico y cacho de ahí explotó para México porque yo lo vi hasta en Discovery. Hicieron un show en Discovery buscando un freaky.
Pero ¿sabes qué? ¿Sabes qué pasó hace poco? El chupacabra regresó.
Oh, sí.
Salió ahora en las noticias que parece... he's
La
making a
revancha.
comeback.
¿Y dónde
Are you
está?
serious? Discovery Channel picked that up?
Oh, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde salió eso?
Exactamente no sé dónde está, pero yo creo que fue en Puerto Rico que vi las noticias.
¿Viste? Está haciendo como Daddy Yankee se retiró. 3 años después viene a ganar más
The
campeonatos. Para que vea. Va a ganar el
El
campeonato más.
chupacabra, The Return.
Bro, we've made it.
No, pero Chupacabra.
Chupacabra is on Discovery Channel
I saw...
or a national.
like a hard to see or a hard to catch.
I think they made a
thing.
movie.
I'm telling
Like
you,
a
they made a
crappy movie.
show on Discovery or History Channel del Chupacabra. Porque es una mezcla de que un lobo con otra cosa. Es un animal que no existe.
Es que en Puerto Rico hay muchas cosas raras, papi. Like,
No, sí,
there's when you have such a mountainous terrain and things can hide in plain sight. Shoot, what was another one? You guys remember Toño Bicicleta?
Oh, sí, Toño Bicicleta. Ese era el que mataba a las mujeres, ¿verdad? O algo así.
Bro, I don't know.
No me
Pero
recuerdo, pero...
yo me tiraba para el río. And one of the ways that my mom and my dad would be like, hey, don't go down there. Toño Bicicleta's out there. And I'm like, he can ride a bike in the water. That look.
Tacho, en la carga y se va detrás contigo, corriendo detrás de ti, con la bicicleta encima.
Él murió, ¿verdad?
A ver, estoy
No,
buscándolo ahora.
I think they killed him or they
No,
found
he
him
was
dead.
caught. He was caught.
Eso es lo que dicen.
Sí.
Yo creo que todavía está vivo.
Exacto. Aquí dice que se murió en el 95.
Yeah.
Él era de Lares. Supuestamente que se llamaba Francisco Antonio García López, como siempre. Como 40,000 apellidos tenemos nosotros. Un montón de apellidos y no se terminan.
Se supone
Pero
que sean 2 nada más.
Exacto. No tanto. Pero ese es el nombre de él. Sí, que él hacía... ¿Qué era lo que hacía él? El Puerto Rican criminal who gained for escaping from prison several times.
So, él
So
fue...
él so le decía Antonio Bicicleta porque se escapaba y
Y se
siempre,
robaba una bicicleta.
y siempre conseguía una bicicleta. No tenía que irse a pie. Chacho.
Bro, we're real simple, bro.
Eso es lo que el tipo hacía. Arrancaba en bicicleta. Siempre tenía una bicicleta esperándola fuera de la prisión. Por eso es que se iba. A volado. A coger puyo por ahí. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿A millas de qué? ¿A las millas de qué?
Chaflán.
Así está Toño Bicicleta. Otra. ¿Cuál es otra?
I'm be
Puerto
straight
Rico.
up. En Puerto Rico, bueno, it's not unique to
Tito
Puerto
Kayak.
Rico.
¿Quién era Tito Kayak?
Tito Kayak.
Alguien me había hablado de Tito Kayak que supuestamente le metió un motor de RX7 al kayak
Is this for real?
y lo tenía volando.
Yo tengo
Lo tenía volando,
¿En serio?
supuestamente.
Mira.
loco.
Papi, that rotary engine, papi.
Si tú sabes de Tito Kayak, escríbenos los mensajes. Déjanos saber quién es el tipo.
Por favor.
Que nos mande un
Yo
videito
quiero
o
saber
algo.
más información de este tipo.
Sí, porque un kayak, yo tengo un kayak. Imagínate con un motor ahí 13 veces ahí atrás. Chacho, ¿quién me alcanza?
Puerto Rico, mucha gente, yo no sé si todavía, but back when we were growing up, we had the world's largest satellite. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sí, Aguadilla.
en Arecibo.
They filmed Golden.
Oh, Arecibo era el
It
satélite.
wasn't in Contact that they had.
They
showed-
filmed a scene in GoldenEye.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they've done a
007.
few films.
Dude,
there.
it's huge. It's like it's in the valley of between some mountains, right? And it's just a huge satellite.
Yeah,
So
it used to be.
because of that, there were lots of sightings, a lot of alien sightings. Bro,
Oh, you're talking about signals. Yeah, yeah.
my mom didn't take me to El Yunque. Actually, never. I went to El Yunque like when I was in my late 20s to show my son El Yunque. But that was my mom would never take me. I'm like, why? Porque se desaparecen los niños y se lo llevan los aliens. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, no, a tu abuela lo has visto. Pregúntale. And she's like, I have. So like, that's a very Puerto Rican myth, but not unique to us, but
Yeah.
kind of unique to us at the same time.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things. Unknown flying objects in Puerto Rico. Definitely.
Todo el tiempo.
You see them everywhere. Drones or you see whatever. I don't know if it's because
Bodies
yeah, floating, not flying. Well, I don't know. Depending.
flying off buildings.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a good one. Aliens, because there's been a whole bunch of sightings and unidentified objects that fly.
Y cuando decían, no cojas para allá porque te come el cuco o algo así.
Oh, sí.
El cuco.
El famoso
The
cuco,
boogeyman
papá.
in English.
Bro, boogeyman doesn't sound as nefarious as el cuco.
No, exacto.
Te va a comer el cuco.
Sí. Y a veces se esconde debajo de la cama o en el
Eso es-
closet. Y ahí tú estás
No-
cagándote encima ahí, tratando de dormir.
El cuco estaba escondido debajo de la cama mía.
¿Viste? Te lo
Oficial.
dije.
Pero yo nunca lo dejé que me tocara los pies, porque yo escondía los pies debajo de la frisa.
Oh, eso es otra cosa, que si no te arropas bien,
Si tienes los pies por fuera.
que te agarre el cuco, te agarra los pies. Mira, mírate eso, como los torturaban cuando eran chiquitos, así con cosas de miedo. ¿Viste? Nah, esto es raro.
You know-
Estas historias que también yo se las contaba a los nenes.
The first thing,
No
safety,
del cuco, de
safety
otras
first.
cosas.
Safety first, as long as, you're covered in that sheet,
Yep, you're
not
safe.
even God can touch you.
Exacto, ese era el...
You're
That
good.
is God.
That was like a fort. Yes.
The frisa.
Eso es como el ángel que
Is
baja
God.
y te cubre con las alas, la frisa.
Tú sabes,
Y protect you from evil.
en
The
Sudamérica,
frisa from God. Ey, que nos busquen en Walmart.
the Holy
Chequete en
Veil.
betting site, ¿ok? La frisa de Revolú, frisas from God.
That's right. We're starting all sorts of entrepreneurs.
Hell yeah. We gotta put it out there.
Bro.
Mira, acuérdense, 100 subscribers gonna get the freaking hat.
Oh, yes, that is true.
And it's been marinated already with my head juice. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's a brand new hat.
It's a
Don't,
brand new hat.
yeah, don't believe him.
But,
He doesn't take off the one that he's wearing right now.
Never.
It's like always
I got
on.
more colors coming soon. Don't worry.
So let me ask this. So is it the 100th subscriber, or once we hit subscriber and we get some good comments, we'll pick out like the best comment? Like
I guess we could do that.
I'm thinking, get the most creative comment, something different, something new. But once we hit the 100 subscriber,
How about
threshold-
whoever hits likes the most on our stuff and comments the most? Whoever comments the most.
And I don't want to go with the most. I want to
Yeah,
go
'cause some
with.
people got no time. They're just like, hello, hi,
Yeah.
send, bye,
Okay.
and then
bye.
we'll get milk and a cow comments.
Exacto.
Yet to
Yeah,
be
I don't
determined.
wanna do
Yet
that.
to be
That's
determined.
No.
Was it-
I think some of the best comments, como Tony Vargas hizo, que nos escribió los raperos que él pensaba. Y como también Alex Ramos, él también hizo lo mismo. Rosado, sorry, man.
Mala mía, Alex. Él no sabe.
Michael
Yo no sé.
Buffett,
Yo nada más te conozco
Alex
como Alex. That's it.
Ramirez.
No, so,
We need to get...
Él se le cambia el nombre a todos, no se preocupen.
a todo el mundo.
No lo cojan personal, él es así.
Sí, yo nada más me recuerdo de la primera letra y así.
Mira, vamos a
Ni el
instalar...
nombre me recuerdo.
Vamos a instalar un cake aquí para yo poder
Hacer un refill.
refill porque de verdad... O vamos a ordenar a alguien que nos traiga cerveza para acá.
Sí, cuando... After the 100 and
Pero mira,
100,000 subscribers.
me imagino que ya
we can
terminamos.
do that.
Mala mía.
No,
Cuando tengamos a alguien que trabaje aquí para nosotros, pues
Once
lo
we get-
podemos estar mandando a buscar las cosas.
Once we get Michael Buffer saying, Revolu,
Yeah.
then we could talk
We'll
about
definitely have bartenders. Yeah,
Of course,
yeah,
yes.
by then. No, but going back to being legendary or legends, obviously I don't want to compare Daddy Yankee to legends in Puerto Rico because Daddy Yankee, it's funny that somebody said that he's going to be a legend of de diferente género porque él cantó diferentes tipos de música, ¿me entiendes?
That's true.
Eso es lo que dijeron y eso me impresionó. Eso, yo creo que eso salió...
El último álbum te enseña un montón de diferentes
Exacto,
estilos de
exacto.
canciones.
Canta rumba, canta todo.
Aunque-
Canciones con todo el mundo.
Aunque sea un poquito el estilo como que tumbado de otro artista, pero lo hace.
Exacto.
Bro.
No, y también las palabras, algunas palabras. Tú viste eso, ¿verdad? En algunas palabras en la CD. Mira, yo atrás con los CD. Para que tú veas otra vez con los freaking CD. No, pero algunas palabras, ya hay personas analizando a quién le está tirando. Porque habla de que si me miro en el espejo, yo no soy como tú, pendejo, le está tirando a este o a aquel. Yo no quiero especular nada. Si ustedes saben y tienen más información, dejen los mensajes. Por favor, suscríbanse. Denle a la campanita. A la campana,
Yo te
a la
digo,
campana, a la
yo
campana.
creo que le está tirando a Don Omar. Siempre ha tenido una pendeja con él.
Sí, pero
Siempre.
Vale un duro, papá.
mira, es bueno que lo traen para acá porque para mí Don Omar es un cantante completo. Él puede cantar lo que sea. El tipo canta súper bien. Reggaetón. Le mete el hip hop. Le mete a las canciones suaves. Él le mete a la bachata también, que hasta la bachata ha cantado.
Pero yo creo que
Trata de
yo creo
cantar.
que es Don Omar porque, ¿te acuerdas? Yo no sé, para el 2000, quiero decir, ni sé.
Que tiene una canción.
Él y Don Omar tenían un tour going on,
Sí.
que era Battle Against Each Other. Pero
Oh,
como
sí,
hubo
sí.
parece que hubo un Revolü y se canceló el tour de ellos.
Hashtag Revolu, papi. Hashtag
Revolú.
let us know.
But you know what's impressive to me is like his versatility, the ability to stay relevant over the years and actually
Yes.
make good music. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like some people would see that and be like, well, he's selling out or whatever. But another side is like, dude, he's that talented.
No,
He's that talented that he can go and make a crossover with artists here in the U.S. Because if you make it in the U.S., you've made it. As far as artistically in music.
Yeah, especially for Puerto Ricans. You're out there, people are listening to your stuff because you're selling it out of the back of the car. It wasn't even on the radio
Right.
back in the days.
It wasn't allowed because hablaba tan malo. And
Sí.
it was like las asquerosidades que dicen. Tú has ido y que es perreo. ¿Tú sabes por qué le dicen perreo,
Sí.
verdad? This is doggy
Say
style.
doggy style, yeah.
Doggy style parties.
Es-
Eso no es de Dios.
y el término underground.
Yeah.
El término underground, ¿qué quiere decir? Que estamos escondiendo esto
si
para que no
fuera
lo
ilegal,
vean.
como si fuera
Exacto. El término te lo dice todo. Así fue que empezó underground. Y de ahí lo trajo hasta acá.
Prohibition.
Que todo el mundo está cantando. Well, Prohibition, what?
No, like Prohibition. Like all the
Yeah.
speakeasies were underground.
Yes, like people selling, alcohol
He,
illegally and all
he
that
is the
stuff.
bathtub alcohol cocktail of our music.
Yes, the moonshine.
Yes.
The moonshine of reggaeton.
It tastes like feet, but you feel amazing.
Yes.
Afterwards, and in the morning, it sucks.
Yeah.
I kid you.
Especially if
But-
you're estás perreando toda la noche.
Oh, Dios.
Si estás perreando toda la noche, pues sí vas a levantarte con un tufito y después medio jodido. Pero sí, no, Daddy Yankee es una leyenda. Y lo que quería decir es que no quería comparar a un artista o a una persona que canta con las leyendas de Puerto Rico, que sí sabemos.
Claro.
Algunas son reales, pero el chupacabra, quién sabe.
Who knows?
¿Me entiendes? El Tito Kayak con el motor de RX-7 en el laptop, quién sabe si es verdad. So,
Hay un myth, supuestamente hay unos monos detrás de donde la escuela estaba de nosotros, de la Lincoln Military. Ya eso no existe allí, pero
o en la jungla.
yo nunca escuché ningún cabrón mono.
Yo tampoco. Nada más
¿Ok?
nada más los que estaban en la oficina.
Pero había,
Esos eran los únicos
pero
monos
había
que yo
garroba
escuchaba.
como loco. Una peste de mierda.
Y vamos para atrás porque jugábamos gallitos. Porque ahí nos salían gratis los gallitos y eso. Vamos a traer
Es mudo.
Mira, no, sí, pero esto es bien importante porque lo que quiero decir para los suscriptores y a los que nos escuchan.
Subscribe.
Next time, or one of the episodes, we should come up with juegos que hacíamos en Puerto Rico que la gente no sabe acá. Porque tenemos bastante, como éramos niños, y jugábamos en la calle y todo eso. Eso es un good,
La
good
mayoría,
episode.
la mayoría
So
son
watch us.
iguales, pero...
Subscribe if you want to hear that coming episode. Because we're going to record it.
Tiki, ¿a ti no te cogieron como que en la Lincoln tirándole piedra a los monos? Eso no...
¡Qué mono, ni mono!
Eso como que había una
I believe
historia.
Eso es mierda.
¿A quién le estaba tirando piedra?
Yo nunca vi ni un fucking mono allá.
Pero estabas tirando
Eso
piedra.
es mentira.
¿Y las
loco.
piedras?
¿Qué piedra?
Pues las que estabas tirando.
No sé. A lo mejor se la estaba tirando un tipo que parecía un mono. But that's it. No me acuerdo.
When we were little, he threw a rock at me one time.
One time.
Yeah, actually several times. We threw
Te
rocks
di,
at
te di,
everything.
te di.
Probably.
No me acuerdo.
It was still. It's all right.
Todo. No me acuerdo. So, not to take it away from Daddy Yankee again, we talked about other things, legends, and he is a true legend of reggaeton on the ground. But his new CD, as, from what I see, in my opinion, is that he's got so many genres, right? Did I say it right?
Yes.
Géneros. I said
Estilo,
it right.
estilo.
Estilos, que Giancarlo, he was pointing it out, or Tiki Tone.
Generos in Spanish
Generos.
English is generous.
Yeah, generous. No, genre. Oh, genre. Genre y género. Que Tiki Tone nos dijo.
Como la canción Agua con Raúl Alejandro, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Esa canción suena straight up como si fuera The Weeknd, Puerto Rican style.
Yes.
This is a new song.
A brand new song.
haven't-
Check
I
it out.
haven't heard it.
Check it out. Agua by Daddy Yankee and Raúl Alejandro. That shit sounds straight up like The Weeknd.
And the videos kind of too, porque The Weeknd does colorful videos and stuff like that.
No.
So if you listen to the song, it's a good song.
He's smart,
It's a good pop
but it's a
song.
little obvious.
Yeah, it's a good pop disco song,
Clever marketing. You have a great team.
Yes, and he did it with Raúl Alejandro,
I said that too.
que está pegado con todo el mundo ahora. So, ¿me entiendes? Él trajo a Bad Bunny, trajo a Raúl, trajo a Pitbull, trajo a... Y Tiquitón te va a decir las canciones con Pitbull y esa gente.
So this is his real farewell
Yes.
CD.
This is his... Yes, and it's a tour and a CD, like he said. Album,
Bro,
fuckers.
hasta
He
Little
said it.
John.
No,
he even
did it on
did a
purpose.
straight up Dirty South style song with Little John.
I don't believe this. I'm not
Yes.
gonna believe it. You know why? Because Jay-Z did the same thing. He's like, hey, this is my last album. It's a black album. And then like a year later, he's like, bro, he pulled the Tom Brady. I saw a meme.
Yes,
yes. I saw
That's
a
a good
meme.
one.
I saw a meme that they had on the top, and it was someone interviewing him, and it said, "Hey, why are you retiring?" He's like, "Well, I just want to spend time with my family, my kids." And then in the bottom, it says he returned. He said, "Fuck them kids." So I think he might Daddy Yankee might be doing something like that.
No, and he
We
actually
love
said it.
kids. Just so that you know.
We do love
Subscribe.
kids. Well, I'm a parent myself.
Yeah.
Parent. So, we love kids. He's got
Love
kids
you guys.
too.
Mwah.
Everybody got kids. Anyway, subscribe, hit the notification, please. And let us know what you want to hear. But no, Mr. Daddy Yankee fue bien inteligente. Y como tú dices, a lo mejor lo está haciendo a propósito. Para dejarlo allá afuera, mira, vamos a retirar. Pum, los tickets están vendiendo a $2,000 por cabeza.
Ahora es Bad Bunny.
He's got Michael Buffer money for a reason.
Exacto.
Bad Bunny's taking over the rings. Because everybody likes trap and reggaeton, and now it's insane.
He said it
That's-
himself.
Hay unos cuantos que ya empezaron a hablar. Who's going to take the reins?
Tiene que ser
Nobody's going to really take the reins. It's just they're at a different level already.
It's a
Porque-
legendary status. Yeah, you can't reach that.
Yeah, tú ves a Daddy Yankee. Daddy Yankee está famoso, bien brutal, pero Bad Bunny ya está bien cabrón pegado hoy. ¿Me entiendes? Está en un nivel fuera de lo que Daddy Yankee hizo.
He took what Daddy Yankee did and put
Exactly.
steroids on
Daddy
it, bro.
Yankee?
Daddy
Daddy
Yankee.
Yankee.
Daddy Yankee. Listen, se me va el español algunas veces.
He did what Daddy Yankee
Give me that pancake.
did. No, pero
¿Te
you're right.
recuerdas ese dulce? Los panquis.
He's doing
I
the same
love the
thing.
Funkies, bro.
He's doing
I
the same
know.
thing Daddy Yankee did, but with trap reggaeton.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's
I mean, he
evolved.
made the Super Bowl in a year after starting,
With bagging groceries.
Yes.
2 years
A
later,
year
you're
And
at
I'm-
the Super Bowl.
And I don't want
or
to
2
compare.
years or whatever.
I don't want to compare them the two because different eras, different resources available. Bad Bunny took advantage of the resources that are available today.
Yes, he
Point
did.
blank, and that's why he blew up. Nothing else. And his talent, obviously. He's super talented. Pero Daddy Yankee no tenía eso.
You know, it's almost like, James Brown is James Brown. But he has a huge influence on Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson
Yes.
is Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
And we're in the beautiful part is as an artist, the evolution of the art form is a beautiful thing to see, because you don't know where it goes. You know, it depends really on the people and what they like. You know, that's one way, because there's artists that take their finger in the air and trying to figure out which way the tides are turning. But then there's other artists that say, I don't care, I'm doing me, and they still blow up, and they still.
Yep.
So like you got, I respect both, because they're both a skill. You know?
And for me, that's what Daddy Yankee did. He changed his style throughout the years to remain on top,
Chameleon.
which is insane. You know, for 30-something years he did it. So
He changed it, or he's
Or he-
copied it, whatever.
yeah, or he copied it, whatever he did, which is what I first said. But
And it's not
you
easy.
got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. The dude was at another level.
And just
Gotta give
because
it to 'em.
just because you're evolving and changing and seeing what people want doesn't mean it's gonna be a hit. I mean, look at Kid Rock.
Exactly.
He went from like I used to jam to Kid Rock. I can't listen to that stuff anymore. Now this guy's just way too country. Nothing wrong with country. It's just not my bag, you know. But it's nice to see someone change with it and stay relevant and stay creative. And no matter where you go, what party you go, there's always gonna be gasolina. There's always gonna be rompe. There's always gonna be something of Daddy Yankee somewhere.
It's gonna be out there forever and ever.
Oh, don't forget Despacito.
Yeah. and
Despacito.
that was another one of those you stretched it too long. Next, because it was just way too long for me.
Bro,
That song was everywhere.
I don't think we've.
I got tired of it.
Before we wrap up, I think the greatest contribution out of everything we've talked about is something we have missed, and is the international, universal Puerto Rican haircut. Daddy Yankee is responsible for millions of Puerto Ricans worldwide
Having fades.
having the same.
Cuadrado al frente, bajito el pelo. Yeah.
But Jim Carrey was the originator of that haircut. If you've seen the movie
What?
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and
Oh,
Dumber,
Dumb
yeah.
and Dumber. That's the
I saw
bowl
him.
cut.
The
I
bowl
saw,
cut, the
I
bowl
saw
cut,
the
yeah.
meme that says, "How come every Puerto Rican looks like this?" And it's him out of the limo with big old diamond studs in the hair like this.
It happens, yeah.
Hey, I used to rock it like that too. Hey, come on.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I still would if I had short hair, but yeah. Let's take it away, bro.
All right, everybody. This is it. We're checking out for tonight. Rennie, Mike, Joel in the controls over there. And Tiki Tone. Peace out. Love you guys.
Whoop,